Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode with Sevilla, and we're doing very well. Is it too early to talk of winning the league? I don't know. I really don't know. It could be our year on all fronts. Since you were last with us when we played Leipzig 2-1, which secured our win in the group, we went on to play Real Hesperalis back into the league, and we kind of fell away to nothing in this game. 1-1, very disappointing. Grenell scoring in the 20th minute. We thought we had it until they equalised before half time, and well, the game fizzled out to nothing in the end. Hospitalet in the fourth round, second leg of the Spanish Cup, where we won 4-0 in the first leg, completed a double figure aggregate score, 6-0 on the night and 10-0 on aggregate. Garcia penalty, Perugia even scoring, Israel, Grenell, Diarra and Cordero. 6 different goal scorers. Wow, that's easy enough, which does put us up against Valladolid in the next round, the 5th round, first leg, which we'll play the first game at home. But we followed that up with a 3-0 victory over Coronia. Diarra for Grenell scoring yet again. He seems to be absolutely on fire at the moment, and Garcia scoring too, so it's nice to see him scoring once again. And then we again, Benfica, we just can't seem to beat Benfica. They equalised in the 88th minute. The game was won. We were all over them, but they still managed to come back and claw a 1-1 draw. We qualified top, 4 points ahead of Leipzig. I think Leipzig beat Salzburg, look at that, 8-0. They beat Salzburg 8-0. I mean, that's just 12-0 on aggregate. I mean, we only managed 6, but they go into the Europa League as Leipzig follow us into the next round of the Champions League. The division looks like this. We're sitting pretty on top, 3 points ahead of Atletico. Further 2 points away is Valencia, and then another 2 points after that is Real Madrid. Barcelona are struggling. They are 12 points behind us at this stage. 24 games to go. Like I said, is it too early to talk about winning the league? I don't think it is. I think this is our season. Providing we can keep winning. Yes, it's a big ask, but I think providing we can do that and keep ahead of these guys, we'll win it. Valencia are not going to win it this year. No, sorry. I think that was a fluke last season. But Barcelona are quite way away. And Bilbao are making a surge up the field now, up the table. They were second from bottom, and they've had a good couple of wins against the teams near the bottom anyway. But they are surging up the table slowly. Finances, they're not looking that bad, actually, to be fair. We'll have some money when it comes to January window. We've still got 54 million in the bank. I'm hoping they're going to offer us a little bit more, just so we can bring in maybe 1 or 2 players. But we shall see. So, the game, first off, Vigo. We're going to have Perez in goal. We're playing well at the minute. There's no need to change it up too much. We're going to have Garcia, Venus, Perugia and Fernandez at the back. We've got Uribes, Adolan in midfield with Osuna, Candido and Grenell in the attacking midfields. And then we've got Garcia up front. Garcia scored 11 goals now. Grenell has got a 10. Yes, 10 from left wing. Even Moreno is he's still injured. How far long has he got? He can play up to a maximum of 75 minutes, so it's a possibility we could bring him on just to we'll put him on the bench. He may get a game. Castro again, maximum of 45 minutes. Can we play him? We'll stick him instead of Joan, I think. We'll just put them on the bench. They may not get a look in. We shall see. It'd be nice if we could use them, even if it's for 10 minutes. It's just to give them a little bit of a run out. Real Madrid have already beaten Tenerife, who we play next. Santallo, 2-3, not bad. Who's this guy? Alfarafera, 4. Okay, they're sharing the goals all around. I mean, Garcia, 11-13. Grenell, 10-10. Candido, 6-13. And Osuna, I don't think he scored. He hasn't, not yet. But he has got a fair amount of assists, I think. Give him a little bit of a morale boost straight into the tunnels, and let's kick off this game. We playing from right to left, and there goes the highlight as on cue. Garcia we're not letting go of. I think everybody's chasing him down or wanting a piece of him, but Candido comes forward, finds Garcia, and he's coming forward, and this is why everybody wants him. He does create the chances, but he doesn't often take it. Corner ball, they get it away early as far as Candido heads it straight back to Arribas, who stands there, waits for the ball, and wow, he's scored. Arriba has just lobbed the goalkeeper. What are you talking about? It's not a foul on the goalkeeper, come on. The linesman's staying over there. They're adamant this goal is going to be disallowed. I mean, that was a very, very good goal. What's happening? Come on. We're all waiting for the half time. Is he going to accept it? Disallowed. Garcia pushed in on the goalkeeper. I mean, that's a fantastic goal. Right, we're on the attack again. Granell, player of the moment. Fernandez. That's a poor ball. Jove. Oh, good interception by Fernandez. He does win it back. Well done. Granell down the line. No, he's cutting inside. He's going for goal. Finds Arribas, who's going to have a pop. He does, and he slams it into the bottom left-hand corner of the goal. And it's never in any doubt. That's his 6th goal of the season. He's having an absolute fantastic start to the season, Arribas. And with the transfer window coming up, I don't think there's anybody really we want to move along or bring in. I don't think there's any positions really we can improve on. So it may be that we save the money. I don't know. I would like to move on one of the forwards, I must admit, but I think we've only got the 2. So 1-0 at half time. Can we go on to finish this off? Morale boost. We're going to go assertively. Go there, play with that pressure now. Don't get complacent. That's what we need to guard against. We did it against Benfica. We thought it was all over. They didn't. They pushed on, and 2 minutes to go they got the equaliser. We don't want that here. Arribas with a free kick. Not a very good one. Doesn't get over the first man. But Garcia, the right back, to Venus, to Candido. Plays it out wide to Arribas, who's playing on the right hand side. But we should have got there first. But it doesn't really matter. Perugia is first to pounce on it. Straight to Dolan. Osuna. There's our winger. Plays into Candido. Out wide to Garcia. Ball in. Anybody there? Arribas is going to have another go. He does have another go. He slams again another goal. He could have had a hat-trick. That's all I'm saying. He could have had a hat-trick. The referee denied him his hat-trick. Because there was no push on the goalkeeper the first goal. But to be 2-0 up now, away at Vigo, I mean, it's a deflected goal. Goalkeeper would have had it otherwise, I think. But we'll take it, and Arribas will certainly add that to his goal tally this season. And speaking of the devil, he wins it back. Well fought back. Venus now with the ball. Standing there waiting for him to come on, which they don't do. But Osuna does pick it up. Finds a little bit of space. Rise the challenge. Garcia is there. And the foot of the post. Should have been in. Vigo coming forward now. I am forgetting we are playing away from home. So really, we shouldn't really be playing this well. But we are. We have got a very, very strong side. And the thing is, even if Barcelona come knocking on the door, which I'm assuming they will do we move clubs? Because if we're playing with a very, very strong Sevilla side, do we really want to move along to another Spanish club in the same division? I don't want to do that. Moray, fired over. Right, we need to steady the ship back here, guys. Come on. 6 points clear. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to make a substitution. Granell. I don't want to bring Moreno on just yet. But at the left back, they are coming down that side, aren't they? We're going to bring in... As soon as not having the best, so we bring Diarra in. We'll give him about 20 odd minutes. We are going to think to bring in Moreno as well. We're going to pause it there. 10 minutes to go. We're going to bring Moreno in. We're going to give him his first start since he got injured early on in the season. Candido. I'm going to change Garcia for Cadero. I'm going to swap them around a bit. I don't think we've got any other strikers actually, to be perfectly honest. So that's why we've hung on to these two. But they are hemorrhaging money from us a little bit, I think. On a lot of money, and they're worth a lot of money. So it could be a case that I still talk about it as if we're going to get rid of them. I know I won't. Ah, that's a very, very good claim by Perez. Wonderful play. Rolls it out to Perugia, out to Fernandez. Moreno now with his first touch since coming back, and he plays the ball into Cadero for his first touch, and Arribas to Diarra for his first touch, and all three substitutions combining. Oh, he's just been upended from behind. That's got to be a sending off. Even if he wasn't on a yellow card, he's got to go for that regardless. And he second yellow card, and he's off. Early bath. Bye bye, son. So it does give us the advantage with 5 minutes to go. Cadero, free kick. That's not bad. And Moreno, he comes back. He gets his 6th of the season. And we're on fire, guys. It's nice having him back. I mean, look at that. 21 shots on goal, 10 on target. I mean, that's 1 in every 2. I mean, that's not bad going at all. But Moreno pulls away from everybody all the time in the world. And just side foot volleys it in. This is really good. I can't believe how well it's going this season so far, touch wood. But we have got a very strong side. Do we need to bring anybody in? Because we've got the wingers. We've got 2 on each side. The midfielders are no need to bring anybody in, I don't think. The forwards, I'm more than happy with. They can cause so much havoc up front. If they don't score, as long as they provide, I don't really care. But the goals are flying in everywhere else, so it's not an issue. But the only issue I have got is we're paying an awful lot of money for these forwards, and they're not doing a very, very good job. Arribas now with the free kick. Is it in there somewhere? No, he gets muffled out there. Another corner ball. It's Arribas again. He likes to get around, doesn't he? There is 28,000 there today. We've brought 500 people away with us. It's not very well supported, but Arribas is playing on a 9.2. He's looking for man of the match. And it's not surprising, really, because he is. I mean, that's a good claim by the goalkeeper. But that should be it. Garcia is just standing on him, or is that Diarra? But it's lofted up there, and that's it. We have, well, to say we panned them is an understatement. 24 shots to their 1. Their 1 on target is their goal. That's about it. But 63% possession. I mean, we're playing. There's any need to bring anybody else in. This is the thing. Tell the boys the efforts were excellent. Yep. Quality of possession provides victory. Well, there's the goals as well. Send the assistant. Classic Arribas on form. 9.2. 95% pass completion. And he covered nearly 14 kilometres. Keep it up, my lad. Right, just before we come back to the next game, we have got the Champions Cup first knockout round draw as well. I must admit I did forget about this one. So just before we go into the next game, let's quickly view this draw. Arsenal, Napoli, Real Madrid, Schalke, United, PSG, Roma and ourselves. And then you've got a couple of unseeded teams, which Barcelona, Bayern, Man City, Leipzig, Chelsea, Porto, Milan and Valencia. Wow. Who do we fancy out of that lot? Leipzig? I don't think we can play them, can we? I don't know how it works. Porto? Possibly. Let's have a quick look then. Let's draw the first one. Man City, Premiership leaders. I take it, or champions. We'll play Schalke. Chelsea. We'll play PSG. Barcelona. Okay, so we are the away leg then. We can't play Barcelona. Or can we? Can we play anybody at this stage? Porto. That will be quite a good ask. No, Arsenal have them. Leipzig. Now this is the one we did want out of all of them. But we're not going to get them. So there's only a couple of teams left. So we've got United, Roma and ourselves. And we'll be playing Bayern, Valencia or Milan. Don't want to play Bayern. No sir. Milan? Okay, we'll take them. No we don't. We will be playing... No we won't be actually. There's Valencia still. Yes, what did I say? Bayern Munich. We will be playing Bayern Munich. So, great. Absolutely wonderful. How are Bayern doing at the moment? Of course they are. First in the Bundesliga. And they're flying. Absolutely flying with Schalke as well actually. So Man City are going to have a quite difficult game there. Ingolstadt they lost to. And they're near the bottom. Wow. That must be a surprise. So yeah, we now have got Bayern Munich. Right, we're just going to have a little switcheroo at the back. Demir comes in for Fernandez. I think Castro comes in for Candido. Cadero comes in for Garcia. And Marino comes in for Granell. It's going to give him a little bit of a break. In fact, Dolan is looking a little bit tired, I think. In which case, I'm going to bring in Kunku. He can play there. We'll just give him a little bit of a break. Arribas is looking a little bit jaded as well. Okay, so we're going to have Perez in goal. We've got Garcia, Venus, Perugia and Demir at the back. Go Arribas and Kunku. In the centre, we've got Osuna, Castro, welcome him back, and Marino with Cadero up front. We just need to switch our players around a little bit. They're not quite match fitness, but it's a game I feel we should win. We are at home, so let's jump straight into it, and let's distance ourselves from everybody else. I think Barcelona won the last game, Real Madrid won the last game. I think all the guys below us won their games, so it's as it was. The top of the table. Garrido, he's got 8 goals though. They're playing quite a defensive formation. Carry on where you left off, guys. That's what I expect, and we'll just crack on straight into it. Tenerife in the blue, right to left. We do have a free kick for Kunku. Lofts it into the back post as soon as there. What a goal! It's been allowed. It has to be allowed, doesn't it? The goal referee standing there, but no. I mean, what an impact, Kunku. I think he is on his way out, or he rejected offers from the Chinese clubs. So I don't know what's happening there. Marino's injured. Oh, he's not injured again, is he? It's a good job we've got Granell on the bench. You can just jump straight into it. Corner kick. Lara, they have got the time. Get it away. You don't head it back. Castro, let's get red, son. Into Granell, and that's it. That should be half time. It is. They've had the one shot on goal, which was fantastically saved, and again dominating this game. Encourage the players, giving them a little bit of a morale boost. Okay, certainly say, don't get complacent. That's the morale boost speech I am giving. Perugia into Kunku. 22 games to go. It's countdown. Have we got another one? We have Granell again. Look, 11th goal of the season. Kunku with the assist. He's taken over the corner duties from Arribas. He's keeping him quiet actually, and Kunku I think he wants to stay. I mean, it's nice to have another midfielder in there that we can use. Dolan needs a break now and again. Fofana's not getting any game time at all. I might bring him in for Arribas if he's on the bench. Israel we can bring in. Castro's not having the best of games. You know what? We're going to give Israel a little bit of attacking duties. Let's see if he can make an impact. He's not getting the game time which he was hoping for. Kunku again with the corner. Can we find a white shirt? We don't, but what's happened here? Penalty review, is there? If there is, I'm going to just pause it a second. Who's on penalty duties? Cadero. Okay, I'm happy with that. It should be Demir though. He's got 12 penalties. Penalty kick. Cadero. Straight at the goalkeeper, but he does get the rebound. 3-0. Third of the season. Not impressed that he missed the penalty, but he was first to react. So 3-0. We're up on this game, and it's the second game this episode. We've scored 3 goals, and we've had a draw to boot. So it's action-packed once again. But that's bang on the line. I mean, that's the penalty save, wasn't it? So we don't want to see that anymore. We're going to bring Bar in at right back. There you go, just change it up a bit, just for the sake of it, using him as a substitution. But 5 minutes to go, the game's all over, and we're looking good at the top of the table, 6 points now. Can any of the teams below us mess up? 30 seconds to go. Israel to Arribas, back to Israel, who's going in on goal, but he finds Demir, tries to get the cross in, and Granell with a shot. Well, more of a punt really. Didn't really have a chance, but apart from that one effort Tenerife had, they haven't really been in the game at all. 7.44 average rating throughout the whole team. That's fantastic. And Kunku, man of the match. Rebus 7.1. So not as good as the previous game, but Kunku on fire there. Can't think of anything interesting to say. Well, passionate to say I'm happy with the result. Well done. We do come away with a great victory. Right, we hammer them 17 shots to 1. I mean, that is a hammering, and he's going to be out to 3 to 4 weeks. Merino man, what's wrong with you? What is your medical report? Already you've had 2 weeks off with pulled ligaments. You've had a tight thigh, twisted knee, tight thigh, twisted ankle. Ankle seems to be a problem as well. You've had quite a few of them. Ideal, but we're going to leave him to the physio. 3 to 4 weeks he will be back, but it does mean we'll be using the tireless Grenell out on the left hand side. Do we play a few more games and come back to the Spanish second leg? I'm assuming there will be a draw straight after that, so we could always come back to that one. It's going to be a long season if we stay in these cup competitions. So I think we'll come back to the second leg against Valladolid in the 5th round, and then hopefully we'll have the draw as well. So again, another action-packed episode. So if you enjoyed that, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more new to the channel, please subscribe, and until next time, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.